Once again, this is Andy from LAist with Veronica Belmont of Mahalo Daily. And we're right out here outside level 3 where we were at Community Next.
Very fancy nightclub for our conference, for sure.
So, how long has Mahalo been going on, Mahalo Daily?
We went live on November 5th of 2007, so about 7 months. No, sorry, that was less than 7 months. I've been at Mahalo for 7 months, so the show's been around for maybe 4-ish.
And
yeah, about 4 months.
What, about 3 or 4 times a week?
5 days a week.
5 days a week. And you actually live up in San Francisco.
Right, I shoot up in San Francisco with independent shooters, and then we mail the tapes back to Santa Monica and they get edited there. And then I come down here probably about 2 weeks out of the month and shoot maybe 2 or 3 episodes a day.
So are you enjoying that, the back and forth thing? I mean, I guess during the winter it couldn't have been too bad.
Yeah, it's not optimal, but it gets the job done, so it's good. I like LA, I like Santa Monica quite a bit, so it's fun to come down and get a different, change of pace for a little while.
Kind of hard to think outside that box.
We do stuff like cupcakes and music and all sorts of kind of related to geek culture, maybe not the cupcakes, but, general interest stuff with a leaning towards geek culture.
Right.
Infotainment.
And how about music? I mean, I know you're a big music fan. Are you bringing some new bands? Like, are you getting sound, more audio into your stuff?
Well, we just did an interview with Luke from Hot Hot Heat. Yeah, so that was an interesting interview. It was fun to go down to the Warfield where they were playing in San Francisco and talk to them. Otherwise, we haven't done too much stuff with music. We did do an interview with a guy who makes music solely on his Game Boy.
Okay.
And that was really, really neat. He uses it as a synthesizer and he kind of mods it and makes entire tracks just totally based on Game Boys all wired together. So that was very cool.
Great. Who comes up with all the ideas?
It's a group effort for sure. We have about 5 full-time people working on the show, which is a lot more than your average video podcast, I think. So it's kind of just, we come up with different things and bounce them off each other and discuss them and decide what would work and what wouldn't, and then go out and shoot.
And everybody seems to know your boss, Jason Calacanis. Is he really involved in this? Is he pretty hands-off? I mean, how does he... He's
a creative guy. He comes up with some good ideas. And he has a lot of input in how we do things on the show. Not like overwhelmingly so, but he's definitely involved.
Yeah, it's interesting. I happen to see like at least once a day there's a you gotta comment on this photo. Yeah. And normally you'd think you're gonna be Rickrolled, but it's like I think the new Rickroll might be the Calacanis Bulldog Roll, yeah. Or what are they, pugs or bulldogs, whatever?
They're bulldogs. The Bulldog Roll. I like that. I think you would find that amusing.
There's got to be something.
It's true.
Someone's going to launch some new Rickroll.
Awesome, so you can't go wrong with getting puppy rolled.
True.
Puppy rolled. I can get behind that.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite places when you're down in LA that you like going?
Frankly, when I'm down in Santa Monica, I don't have a car, so I'm kind of stuck. I can walk to the promenade and I can walk to the office, and that's about the extent of it. So no, I don't really get out very much when I'm down here. I pretty much just hang out at the apartment and play Warcraft the whole time.
So you get put up in an apartment when you're here?
Yeah, the corporate apartment that I stay at when I'm down here, and other people that work at the company stay at as well.
And you just kind of hole up there, no favorite coffee shops or anything like that?
I do like Funnel Mill. I went there, we did an episode there about the Kobe Luwak coffee, which is coffee beans that have been expelled by a animal and then fermented and made into coffee. But they also have a really great coffee shop with normal coffees and teas, and it's very cozy and very close to the office, so I like that place a lot.
You have a lot of other things going on too, besides Mahalo Daily. I know, what is it, Sword and Laser?
Yeah, I have a sci-fi fantasy podcast called Sword and Laser, which is an extension of our sci-fi fantasy book club, and we pick a book every month or 2 months and read it all as a group and then discuss it in forums, and then we have the podcast to kind of tie it all together.
Cool.
And I also co-host a few other tech shows every so often, like DLTV, Techzilla, This Week in Tech, Cranky Geeks, just intermittently when I have the time.
So anything you're specifically excited about that's coming ahead and coming out in the next year? Whether it's sport or games.
Sports?
No, I mean, no, whether games or like.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited about sport. I think that's the big game that I'm looking forward to the most. Could be the one thing to tear me away from my normal routine. Other than that, not too much stuff going on. Not too much that I'm actively...
How many hours a week do you think you play games?
I probably play, in a normal week, probably 2 hours a day. 2 or 3 hours a day.
Okay.
But that's Warcraft, so most people would say that doesn't count as a video game. You're not a real gamer if you play Warcraft, people say, but I don't think that's true. I spend a lot of time in it.
Right, it's not a game, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. I'm not like hardcore, you know, addicted or anything. I mean, some would say that much is addicted, but I'm not as bad as some people. But I play a lot.
Cool. Great. Well, thanks a lot, Veronica.
No problem. Thank you.